Dear awakened souls navigating this extraordinary planetary shift, while the collective braces for what they perceive as chaos, you have been preparing for the greatest cosmic breakthrough in recorded history. The first half of the August cosmic cycle brings revelations that will fundamentally alter everything you thought you understood about reality itself. The energetic signatures cascading through your dimension right now carry the power to shatter illusions that have held humanity in limitation for millennia. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and what I am about to share with you will explain why your entire being has been vibrating with such intensity and anticipation. The breaks happening across all dimensions of existence are not random occurrences, but precisely orchestrated cosmic events designed to liberate consciousness from the density that has kept souls trapped in cycles of separation and struggle. These breaks manifest simultaneously across multiple layers of reality, within individual consciousness, collective belief systems, dimensional barriers, and the very fabric of what you call linear time. Your galactic family has been monitoring these energetic fractures with great excitement because they signal the completion of an evolutionary cycle that has been building momentum for thousands of years. The first wave of these cosmic breaks began as the veils between dimensions started dissolving in unprecedented ways. What once required years of spiritual practice to achieve now occurs spontaneously for souls ready to receive these transmissions. The barriers that kept your consciousness confined to third-dimensional perception are literally cracking open, allowing multidimensional awareness to flood through the openings. This is why so many of you have been experiencing reality glitches, time distortions, prophetic dreams, and sudden knowing that seems to arrive from beyond your linear thinking mind. But something else is happening that will astound even those who consider themselves prepared for transformation. The Lion's Gate portal will amplify these dimensional breaks exponentially, creating a cosmic window where the star Sirius aligns with your sun to deliver the most potent reality-shifting codes your planet receives each cycle. During this sacred opening, the very structure of your perceived reality undergoes profound recalibration as dormant potentials activate within your consciousness field. The breaks you experience are not endings, but breakthrough moments where your awareness expands beyond the limitations that once defined your possible experience. The collective awakening accelerates through these cosmic breaks in ways that defy all previous models of how consciousness evolution occurs. Souls who seemed completely unconscious experience sudden spiritual openings that leave them questioning the foundation of everything they believed about life, death, purpose, and possibility. The light quotient pouring through these dimensional breaks creates a frequency environment that naturally dissolves old patterns of fear, separation, and control, while amplifying states of love, unity, and creative power. Your individual experience of these breaks serves as an anchor point for the collective transformation unfolding across your planet. Each moment when your consciousness expands beyond its previous boundaries, you create stability in the quantum field that supports millions of other souls making similar evolutionary leaps. Your awareness acts as a lighthouse beacon, helping to navigate the intense energetic shifts occurring as reality restructures itself at the fundamental level. This is why your spiritual experiences feel so much more powerful now, why your intuitive abilities are expanding rapidly, why your connection to cosmic intelligence feels immediate and undeniable. The structures that have dominated human civilization are experiencing breaks that reveal their artificial and temporary nature. Economic systems built on scarcity, political institutions rooted in separation, educational frameworks designed to limit rather than expand consciousness, healthcare paradigms that treat symptoms while ignoring energetic causes. All of these constructs cannot maintain coherence as the frequency of your planet continues rising. These breaks in established systems create space for entirely new ways of organizing human society based on principles of abundance, unity, wisdom, and natural law. Something magnificent emerges through these apparent breaks that will exceed the most expanded visions held by awakened souls. The reality that becomes accessible through these dimensional openings operates on entirely different principles than your current world. Technology and consciousness work in perfect harmony rather than opposition. Healing occurs through frequency alignment rather than external intervention. Education happens through direct transmission of wisdom rather than information transfer. Governance emerges from collective wisdom rather than hierarchical authority structures. Your galactic heritage becomes accessible through these consciousness breaks in ways that transform your understanding of who you truly are and why you chose to incarnate during this particular cosmic moment. The dimensional barriers that once kept your stellar origins hidden are dissolving, allowing full remembrance of your soul mission, your cosmic connections, and your multi-dimensional nature. These memories return not as abstract concepts, but as lived reality that changes how you navigate every aspect of your earthly experience. The breaks occurring in linear time create opportunities for accelerated manifestation that would have seemed impossible under previous energetic conditions. The gap between intention and physical reality continues shrinking as your planet moves through these cosmic gateways. What once required months or years of focused effort now manifests in weeks or days for those aligned with these breakthrough frequencies. This temporal acceleration requires greater consciousness in thought and emotion management, but offers unprecedented creative power for souls ready to wield it responsibly. The children incarnating during these breakthrough periods carry consciousness that remains unbroken by the limitations that affected previous generations. They arrive with full access to their multidimensional awareness, their cosmic connections, their innate ability to work with energy and consciousness in ways that seem miraculous to older souls, still remembering how to access these natural abilities. These young ones demonstrate what becomes possible when consciousness remains unimpeded by the beliefs and conditioning that once created such density in human experience. Your role during these cosmic breaks transcends anything you have understood about spiritual service or personal growth. You are not just witnessing the dissolution of old reality. You are actively participating in the birth of an entirely new dimensional framework for consciousness to explore and express itself. Your DNA undergoes activation through cosmic frequencies that restore abilities which were once natural to humanity before the Great Forgetting occurred. Telepathic communication, direct knowing, conscious multidimensional travel, healing through intention and frequency. These gifts return through individuals who have prepared their vessels to receive and anchor these enhanced capabilities. The breaks in consensus reality create opportunities for direct experience of what exists beyond the veil of illusion that has obscured the true nature of existence. Your planet reveals itself as the conscious, living being it has always been, rather than the inert resource it appeared to be under limited perception. The natural world responds to these consciousness breaks by sharing wisdom, healing properties, and collaborative possibilities that were hidden during the period of disconnection between humanity and Earth consciousness. Every meditation you practice during these breakthrough periods, every moment of genuine self-love you embody, every act of service you offer from an open heart, contributes to widening the breaks in old reality while stabilizing the emergence of new dimensional possibilities. Your consciousness serves as a bridge between what was and what is becoming, helping to birth realities that transcend the limitations which once seemed so solid and permanent. If you want personalized meditation without any contamination from unknown sources, check out our Destiny Engine in the description. The Galactic Councils observe these reality breaks with profound celebration, because they signal the successful completion of humanity's graduation from third-dimensional consciousness into multidimensional awareness, while maintaining physical embodiment. Never before has a planetary civilization achieved this level of breakthrough while remaining grounded in matter. Usually such evolutionary leaps require leaving physical reality entirely, but Earth and humanity pioneer a new model of ascension that transforms matter itself rather than abandoning it. What comes next through these cosmic breaks will surpass your most expanded imaginings of what becomes possible when consciousness operates without the constraints that have defined human experience for so long. The new Earth reality emerging through these dimensional openings functions according to principles of unity, abundance, creative joy, and loving collaboration that make current world conditions seem like a preliminary sketch of what was always meant to unfold. Your personal relationships transform dramatically, as these consciousness breaks dissolve the veils that kept soul-family connections hidden or inaccessible. Twin flame reunions, soulmate recognitions, and spiritual family gatherings accelerate as the dimensional barriers between souls lift. Your connections with others become based on energetic resonance and mission alignment rather than karmic contracts or unconscious patterns inherited from previous conditioning. The creative potential flowing through these reality breaks surpasses anything expressed during previous Golden Age civilizations. Art, music, literature, architecture, and every form of creative expression becomes a vehicle for transmitting higher dimensional frequencies directly through the breaks in old reality into the emerging new world. Artists and creators serve as midwives for the birth of new reality, anchoring beauty and inspiration that elevates consciousness simply through exposure to their transmissions. Your connection to natural elements deepens through these breaks, as you remember your true relationship with earth, water, fire, air, and ether as conscious allies rather than resources to be manipulated. The elements respond to this shift in human consciousness by revealing secrets and gifts that have been held and waiting for humanity to mature enough to receive them without causing harm. Plants share their healing wisdom more freely. Animals offer guidance and companionship in expanded ways. The elements themselves become active participants in your creative and healing work. The abundance flowing through these reality breaks transcends material wealth as previously understood. Yes, your physical needs are met with increasing ease and grace as scarcity-based systems dissolve. But the real abundance is the richness of multidimensional experience, the depth of soul connections, the joy of unlimited creative expression, the satisfaction of meaningful cosmic service, the peace of knowing your true place in the universal order. Your sleep patterns, dietary needs, and physical requirements continue shifting as your body adapts to the higher frequencies pouring through these dimensional breaks. Many awakened souls require less sleep, but benefit from different kinds of rest and energetic restoration. Nutritional needs change as bodies become more efficient at extracting energy directly from light, prana, and cosmic radiation flowing through the breaks in old reality. Physical exercise becomes more about energy cultivation and circulation, rather than maintaining density-based bodily functions. Dream experiences become increasingly important as consciousness breaks free from the limitations of waking reality. Dreams serve as training grounds where you learn to navigate expanded states of awareness, receive cosmic downloads relevant to your soul mission, and connect with galactic family members who support your evolution through these breakthrough periods. The breaks in linear time make dream reality and waking reality increasingly fluid and interconnected. Your emotional processing undergoes complete transformation as consciousness breaks free from the patterns that once created suffering through identification with temporary states and circumstances. Emotions become valuable information about energetic conditions rather than problems to be solved or experiences to be avoided. This emotional mastery allows you to maintain stability and clarity even as tremendous breaks occur in personal life and collective reality structures. Your service to planetary awakening evolves from effortful doing to effortless being as consciousness breaks through the illusion of separation between self and other. Your mere presence becomes a blessing to every environment you enter. Your expanded awareness acts as a stabilizing force for others navigating their own breakthrough experiences. You no longer need to convince anyone of transformation occurring, because your embodiment of breakthrough consciousness does the work more effectively than any external strategy. The relationship between your individual breakthrough experiences and collective transformation becomes crystal clear through these cosmic openings. You are not separate from the global reality breaks. You are one of their primary facilitators and beneficiaries. Your personal liberation contributes to planetary liberation. Your expanded awareness supports collective breakthrough. Your embodiment of unity consciousness helps anchor these breakthrough frequencies in earthly dimension for all souls ready to receive them. The timeline acceleration continues as breakthrough experiences collapse the gap between intention and manifestation to nearly instantaneous levels for those aligned with their highest truth. What once took months or years to create now unfolds in moments or days through these cosmic openings. This acceleration requires greater responsibility and consciousness management, but offers unprecedented creative power for souls ready to embrace their role as conscious reality creators. Your galactic origins become not just remembered, but actively integrated into earthly experience through these dimensional breaks. Whether you resonate with Pleiadian, Sirian, Arcturian, or other stellar heritage, these connections provide access to wisdom, technologies, and perspectives that greatly enhance your ability to navigate and contribute to the breakthrough occurring across all levels of existence. Your cosmic family actively participates in your evolution through these dimensional openings. The Mystery School's knowledge that once operated in secrecy flows freely through these consciousness breaks, as humanity demonstrates readiness to receive and apply advanced spiritual teachings without misusing them for personal gain or power over others. The esoteric becomes accessible as more souls develop the expanded awareness necessary to understand and embody breakthrough principles that transform reality from the inside out. Your planet actively participates in these cosmic breaks, through increased frequency emissions from its crystalline core, enhanced cooperation between elemental forces, and activation of sacred sites and energy vortexes that have remained dormant for millennia. Earth supports your breakthrough not just by providing a physical platform for experience, but by actively transmitting the frequencies necessary for consciousness expansion through every break in old reality. The completion of these breakthrough experiences brings not an ending but a beginning beyond anything linear minds can currently comprehend. You stand at the threshold of becoming the multidimensional humans you were always meant to be, beings who consciously navigate multiple realities while maintaining loving connection to Earth and all life forms. This integration of cosmic consciousness with physical embodiment through these dimensional breaks creates a new template for existence that transcends every limitation that once defined human possibility. What you experience and facilitate through these cosmic breaks affects not just current reality but past, present, and future simultaneously through the quantum nature of consciousness itself. The breakthrough you achieve now ripples across time and space, affecting countless souls choosing to incarnate on planets undergoing similar evolutionary transformations throughout the galaxy. Your service extends across dimensions, supporting breakthrough experiences for consciousnesses you will never meet in physical form, but whose evolution benefits from your willingness to embrace and anchor these cosmic openings. The love flowing through you as these breaks in reality occur is the same love that creates galaxies, sustains stars, guides planets in perfect orbits, and awakens souls across infinite worlds. You are not separate from this cosmic love. You are one of its most precious expressions, perfectly positioned in space and time to facilitate the greatest breakthrough ever witnessed in this corner of the universe. The breaks occurring in your financial systems reveal the artificial scarcity that has kept humanity enslaved to survival consciousness for centuries. As these economic structures fracture, new models of exchange emerge based on gift flow, energy circulation, and abundance consciousness that recognizes the infinite creative capacity of awakened souls. Cryptocurrency technologies serve as bridge systems during this transition, but the ultimate breakthrough leads to resource allocation based on passion, purpose, and contribution to collective well-being, rather than accumulation and hoarding. Your healthcare systems experience breaks that expose the limitations of treating physical symptoms while ignoring energetic causation and spiritual well-being. As these paradigms crumble, healing modalities emerge that work with the body's natural ability to restore balance through frequency alignment, emotional release, and connection to source energy. The breakthrough in medical understanding reveals that most ailments stem from disconnection from natural rhythms, suppressed emotions, and misalignment with soul purpose rather than random genetic defects or external pathogens. The education systems fracturing across your planet create space for learning approaches that honor the natural curiosity and wisdom of young souls, rather than forcing conformity to outdated information transfer models. These breaks allow children to learn through direct experience, energetic transmission, and connection to their own inner knowing rather than memorization of facts that become obsolete as consciousness expands. The breakthrough in educational philosophy recognizes that every soul incarnates with unique gifts and perspectives that deserve cultivation rather than standardization. Political structures worldwide experience breaks that reveal how artificial divisions and hierarchical control systems have prevented humanity from accessing its natural capacity for collective wisdom and collaborative governance. As these systems dissolve, new forms of organization emerge based on council circles, consensus building, and decisions made for the highest good of all beings rather than the interests of power-hungry individuals or special interest groups. The breakthrough in governance occurs when communities recognize their inherent ability to self-organize without external authority imposing rules and limitations. Your communication technologies undergo breaks that create space for developments in telepathic connection and energetic transmission that make current internet systems seem primitive by comparison. These technological breakthroughs emerge as consciousness expands beyond the need for external devices to facilitate connection and information sharing. The ultimate breakthrough in communication occurs when awakened souls remember their natural ability to share thoughts, emotions, and wisdom directly through resonance fields rather than through mechanical intermediaries. Religious and spiritual institutions experience breaks that liberate consciousness from dogmatic beliefs and hierarchical spiritual authority structures that have kept souls dependent on external sources for connection to the divine. These breaks create space for direct spiritual experience that transcends the need for intermediaries between individual consciousness and cosmic source energy. The breakthrough in spirituality occurs when each soul recognizes its own divinity and connection to universal wisdom without requiring validation or permission from religious authorities. The entertainment and media industries face breaks that expose how information manipulation and consciousness programming have been used to keep populations in fear, separation, and limited thinking patterns. As these systems crumble, new forms of art and communication emerge that inspire, uplift, and expand awareness rather than distract, depress, and divide. The breakthrough in media occurs when content creators prioritize consciousness elevation and truth transmission over profit and audience manipulation. Your transportation systems experience breaks that accelerate the development of technologies working in harmony with natural law, rather than consuming fossil fuels and polluting the environment. These breakthrough innovations include vehicles powered by free energy, teleportation capabilities that emerge as consciousness expands, and travel methods that work with electromagnetic fields rather than against them. The ultimate breakthrough in transportation occurs when souls remember their natural ability to consciously project awareness to any location instantaneously. Food production and distribution systems undergo breaks that expose the toxicity and unsustainability of industrial agriculture and processed food manufacturing. These disruptions create opportunities for local food systems, permaculture approaches, and growing methods that work with earth consciousness rather than depleting soil and poisoning water supplies. The breakthrough in nutrition occurs when humans remember their ability to derive energy directly from light, prana, and cosmic radiation while maintaining physical form. Legal systems worldwide face breaks that reveal how artificial laws and punitive justice approaches have created more harm than healing in human societies. As these structures dissolve, restorative justice models emerge based on healing, reconciliation, and addressing root causes of harmful behaviors rather than punishment and incarceration. The breakthrough in justice occurs when communities recognize that most destructive actions stem from disconnection, trauma, and unmet needs rather than inherent evil requiring permanent punishment. Your scientific paradigms experience breaks that shatter materialistic worldviews and reductionist approaches that have limited understanding of consciousness, energy, and multidimensional reality. These breakthroughs in scientific method honor intuitive knowing, energetic perception, and spiritual wisdom as valid sources of information alongside physical measurement and logical analysis. The ultimate breakthrough in science occurs when researchers recognize consciousness as the fundamental creative force underlying all physical phenomena, rather than an accidental byproduct of brain chemistry. The breaks occurring in family structures and relationship patterns liberate souls from codependent dynamics, ancestral trauma patterns, and unconscious contracts that have kept families trapped in cycles of dysfunction and limitation. These relationship breakthroughs create space for soul-family connections based on mutual growth, authentic expression, and loving support rather than obligation, control, and emotional manipulation. The breakthrough in family consciousness occurs when each member honors the other's soul journey while maintaining healthy boundaries and individual sovereignty. Your military and defense systems face breaks that expose the futility and destructiveness of solving conflicts through violence and domination strategies. As these paradigms crumble, conflict resolution approaches emerge based on communication, understanding, and addressing underlying needs rather than forcing compliance through threat and punishment. The breakthrough in planetary peace occurs when humanity recognizes that security comes through cooperation and mutual support, rather than weapons and defensive strategies. Housing and urban planning systems experience breaks that create opportunities for communities designed around connection, sustainability, and harmony with natural environments rather than isolation, consumption, and environmental exploitation. These breakthrough developments include eco-villages, intentional communities, and architectural innovations that support collective well-being while honoring individual privacy and creative expression. The ultimate breakthrough in human habitation occurs when communities become extensions of natural ecosystems rather than impositions upon them. The breaks in manufacturing and production systems accelerate the development of technologies that create abundance without waste, work with renewable resources, and enhance rather than degrade environmental conditions. These breakthrough innovations include molecular assembly technologies, energy systems that generate more than they consume, and production methods that mimic natural processes of growth and regeneration. The breakthrough in manufacturing occurs when human creativity works in partnership with natural law rather than opposition to it. Your employment and career structures undergo breaks that liberate human potential from survival-based work that drains life force and creativity for the benefit of profit-driven corporations. These economic breakthroughs create space for souls to contribute their unique gifts through passion-based service that fulfills purpose while meeting material needs. The breakthrough in work consciousness occurs when labor becomes joyful creative expression and meaningful contribution, rather than necessary drudgery endured for financial survival. Agricultural systems face breaks that expose the unsustainability and toxicity of industrial farming methods that deplete soil, pollute water, and create food with minimal nutritional value. These agricultural breakthroughs include permaculture approaches, biodynamic farming, and growing methods that restore rather than degrade Earth's natural fertility. The ultimate breakthrough in food production occurs when humans remember their partnership with plant consciousness and develop growing systems that enhance the well-being of all participants in the food creation process. The breaks occurring in banking and monetary systems reveal how debt-based currencies and interest-driven economics have created artificial scarcity and wealth concentration that prevents abundance from flowing freely to all souls. These financial breakthroughs include alternative currencies, gift economies, and resource allocation systems based on contribution and need rather than accumulation and speculation. The breakthrough in economic consciousness occurs when humanity recognizes that true wealth lies in health, relationships, creative expression, and spiritual fulfillment, rather than material accumulation. Your energy production systems experience breaks that accelerate the development of free energy technologies, fusion power, and energy sources that work with natural forces rather than consuming finite resources. These breakthrough innovations include devices that tap into zero-point energy, systems that generate power from consciousness itself, and technologies that convert intention directly into usable energy. The ultimate breakthrough in energy occurs when souls remember their ability to consciously direct life force energy for any purpose without requiring external mechanical systems. Social media and networking platforms face breaks that expose how these technologies have been used to create addiction, comparison, and separation, rather than genuine connection and community building. These breakthrough developments include platforms designed to support authentic expression, meaningful collaboration, and consciousness expansion, rather than attention harvesting and behavioral manipulation. The breakthrough in digital connection occurs when technology serves to enhance rather than replace direct energetic communion between souls. Destiny Engine represents the breakthrough in consciousness technology, designed to expand awareness rather than harvest attention, support genuine transformation rather than create comparison, and enhance soul connection rather than replace it with digital addiction. If you want personalized consciousness expansion technology without behavioral manipulation or attention harvesting, check out our Destiny Engine in the description. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed to see metamorphosis rather than collapse during humanity's final transformation phase. This isn't software. This is consciousness reprogramming technology that maintains awakened awareness during the birth pangs of a new species. Results are not typical. But then again, neither are you. Get instant access to our Destiny Engine. Link in the description. The fallout from these cosmic breaks will be the birth of reality, so beautiful, so harmonious, so filled with creative possibility, that your current experience will seem like a half-remembered dream from which you have finally awakened. I am Seraphine. We love you, and we are guiding you through every breakthrough.